Welcome back, everybody, to Rimworld. This is going to be the last of the pre-recorded content I've got going up over the Christmas break, so if you've not been enjoying this content particularly much, the less sort of edited stuff, the more direct stuff, then good news for you guys, because that is coming to an end. Will be tomorrow for you guys, but for me it'll be like another week's time, because obviously I'm having to churn out a shit ton of content and work myself basically to death, so that the YouTube algorithms don't punish me and stop my channel, you know, appearing in any search rankings. To be a YouTuber uploads daily, what a fun time, eh? So, I apologize for that, but if you want, you know, send your complaints care of Google CEO, person whose name I can't remember. I think it's a lady, but I actually don't know that for a fact. Citation needed. Either way, look, complain to those guys. So, what is the plan for today? I want to finish off this whole lab redevelopment, because when we do that, that's when we can really get into sending the deathbots out to the world. We're going to divide this place up into 4 areas. We're going to have somewhere for bees, somewhere for genetic engineering, somewhere for deathbots, and somewhere for cloning. Obviously, we've got a massive cloning bay, but I want a bit more of a dedicated area. Not necessarily for cloning, but for bionics, for upgrading humans with, you know, machinery and genetic engineering. Sort of a tie into a genetic engineering, but focus more on bionics and upgrading the clones that we're going to get. Ready to add to our army. Man, I'm very exhausted. I apologize if this content's a little bit slow, but again, you know, blame YouTube for that one. So, pretty interestingly, our mecha Marthalo hatched. Now, what I've noticed is quite a common theme with these mecha creatures. They generally just tend to be a big, horrifying monster with the head of whatever animal was crossbred with them. So this is literally just the head of a Marthalo stapled onto a giant, what I can only describe as mechanoid gorilla. I think that's fair to say. What a horrible beast. It produces industrial components and milk and wool. Oh shit! Wow. Oh wow. Okay, that's pretty decent then, eh? Fair enough. Can we outfit it with bionics? Is the next question. We might want to breed out. Yeah, we can. We might want to breed a shit ton of these just for you know, production purposes for the components and for everything that they can give to the colony. Now, what haven't we produced yet? Let's take a look at what genes we've got available, and then we'll go from there. So, we've got a lot of mechanoid DNA now. We've got a lot of eldritch DNA, so if we want to do any of those crossbreeds, now's the time to do it. I'm going to type in mechanoid and see what we haven't made yet and see what we can crossbreed. Oh, you know what we do have? Wolf. Hang on, Wolf. We've got shit tons of humanoid genetic material. This, I think, is where we've got to use the recombiner, eh? This is where we've got to recycle some of our genes into other genes. Try and get ourselves some thrombo DNA or something along those lines. Need material. What do you mean? We've got human. Need material. What do you mean? What else do you need for that though? Recombine genes. We need 5 genes. Yeah, we've got that. We've got. Oh, is it 5 different ones? Maybe it's just 5 different ones. Recombine genes from one or several species. No, it is apparently just. Okay, let's just do it once. Maybe that's a problem. Hang on. Need materials. Dude, there's materials right there. There's 88 of them. Have I put a limit on the distance? Absolutely not. Allow fresh is fine. Humanoid genetic material. Maybe it needs. What am I doing wrong? I've fallen at the first hurdle and I can't get up. Help me. What do you mean I don't have... I clearly have the genetic material, you big shit. 88 humanoid genetic material requires 5 ingredients, can be from one or several species, 1 species, humanoids. We've got 88 of them. We need 5 ingredients. We've clearly freaking got that, yet it won't work. Cannot recombine genes, need materials. There's nothing else we need. Hang on, let me just double check that I'm not completely going insane. We're good. I don't know, what the fuck have I missed? Okay, well, I'm just going to assume that's broken then. Alright, fair enough. Maybe you can't do it with humans. Maybe that's it. Maybe you need to use animal. Let's just go allow all. Fuck it, and see if that makes any difference. Oh, now we can? What do you mean? Prioritize recombining. Oh, so we need to actually use those 5 different types of... Hang on. Prioritize recombining. So he's going to... No, I don't want you using that. Cancel. Forbid that. Let's just forbid them until he actually does what we want him to do. No, okay, so cancel that. And then... What are you doing? Hey, put that down. What if we just forbid everything that we don't want him to use, right? And see, I don't mind him actually using the ultrasounds because we got so much of it at this stage. Try again. So, how about now? Hey, there we go. Combining genetic material. Hey, well, there we go. It's working now. What the fuck is the deal with that? Very weird. Okay, fair enough. Well, it's working now. That's pretty great. Okay, let's see what we get out of it. Boom. We got ourselves, carrying stabilizing genes. What the hell is that? Wait, it just... Oh, does it turn into a random thing when we put it down? Can we not do it again? Oh, because we only set it to do it once. Let's do it a couple more times, just to see if we can't get some thrombo genes or something out of it. Right. It'd be really happy if we didn't have this goddamn mammoth lying around as well. Should I... You know what? I kind of wanted it around to dismantle it so that we could get some mechanoid components from it. But honestly, most of the trade ships we've seen seem to sell it. And we've got so many others lying around. Let's just get rid of the goddamn things. It's taking up so much room in the stockpile. Not actual, you know, space. It only takes up 1 square, but it's covering up so much other stuff that I, you know, can't see. Mechanoid. Did I remove it? Am I an idiot? .com. Mechanoid. Right, let's try again. There we go. Okay, Donitz. Get to work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to forbid every other mechanoid, because I'm kind of happy for these, you know, very small mechanoids to be in the freezer. No. Put that down. Hey, forbid that one. Try again. Now it won't let me do it. Are you fucking shitting me? Just use the mammoth, you weird man. Oh, I bet... No, hang on. There we go. Right, we're alive. And he's using the mammoth. Okay, thank God. Now we can actually see what we've got going on there. Right, good. Okay. The game is running actually ridiculously slow. Like, the frame rate is absurd. It says it's running at 60 FPS. I mean, it's clearly not. Okay, recombine genes. Let's see what we can get. So he is actually using 5 of the human genes now. What the hell changed? I allowed all, but then... I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Right, so he's got stabilizing genes. He's going to put that down, and it's going to become more humanoid genes. Alright, we rolled the dice and fucked ourselves, essentially. Come on, give me some thrombo. Give me some thrombo. What is that one? That is wolf genetic material. Okay, fair enough. What have we got now? I'm happy to use as much of these as possible, because we've got so many of them lying around. Come on, thrombo. What is that one? Ruined genetic material. Oh, God, that's terrible. Okay, I guess there is a chance of complete failure then, please. I just want thrombos. How many have we got? We've got 68. I'm happy to do it 10 times. Like, because it's 5 per go, and we've got 68 human genes lying around. Let's keep rolling the dice until hopefully we get our thrombo genetic material that we really, really want here. Okay, good luck, Donitz. I believe in you, my friend. Why is it so slow? Oh, right. That's why it's so slow, because we've got so many people building. The game doesn't know how to deal with it. Oh, Rimworld. There's too much pathfinding going on for it, bless it. More... Oh, bear. Hey, that one's cool. Bear mechanoid? That sounds horrifying. I'm in. Mechanoid. Please, mechanoid bear. Yes, we can. Oh, Donitz. This one is going to be cool. You wanted a killer machine. You're going to get a goddamn killer machine. That might be the basis for our army. I like the mechanoid spider. I think cloning that one is going to be very, very good. I like the mechanoid muffalo. It looks scary, but it is... apparently just like a regular old animal. The Diplo beetle could also be a very lethal animal. We need to basically work out which one does the most damage. This thing's also worth 2,400. Doesn't have a... Oh, no. Doesn't have a range attack. Nozzle interval every 11 days. Classic. What is that one? Muffalo again. Shit. Whoa. Don't use that one. Whoa. That's the bear. Hey. Yo, stop, Donitz. Absolutely not. That is forbidden. How dare you? Can we... No. Cancel everything. Clear that. Prioritize hauling it back to the stockpile. Let's actually use up the bear with genetic material first, just so he's not tempted to, Wait, what do you mean can't... What do you mean? Muffalo bear incubator requires what? Muffalo bear requires 1 empty incubator, which we have 10 of, so that's acceptable. Oh, it's probably because I've forbidden it. There we go, right. Prioritize recombining. Here we go. Let's see what a Muffalo bear ends up looking like. Oh my God, the frame rate is making me want to vomit. It's because they're constructing. That's just the downside to constructing. There's a lot going on. The game has to work out so many different, you know, pathings, move routes, that type of thing. When it's done, we won't have this problem anymore. Euphrates bringing over some more genes there, so we'll go ahead and forbid the ones that we obviously don't want them to use up in the recombiner there. Alright, what's he carrying? It's 5 different humans. There we go. Alright. Muffalo bear crossbreeding is ready to go. Man, I can't believe that's it. I can't believe you don't have to put it into a different, like, genetic pod or something to incubate it. I love that you just drop them on the floor and let them grow. That's a nice little system there. Obviously, it seems a little bit overpowered, but there we go. Right. Euphrates has got us. Come on. Please be Thrombo. I really want a Thrombo mechanoid. It's more humans. You failed me, Euphrates. Oh, whoa. What are you doing with that one? Hey, put that down. Right. Yeah, absolutely not. Let's forbid that one. We want to keep the Muffalos around, because apparently they're good for crossbreeding. Right, we'll try a couple more times again. More than happy to do so. This guy's making what? He's making more empty incubators, because we fell below the 10 that we're supposed to have. I should probably set that to unpause it when we've got, like, 2 left, rather than them constantly be generating them. Right, unpause when we've got 2 left. There we go. That's better. Alright. Please, roll the dice. I assume that some are rarer than others, right? So getting Thrombos is going to be a lot more rare than getting, you know, Muffalo or rodent ones. Or it could just be, you know, it could just be equal chance. Right, what have we got? Oh, he's putting it somewhere. So we know it's not any of the ones we've got lying around. Where are you putting that, you big shit? Oh, God. This is going to be so difficult for me to find. Oh, it was a failure. Alright, you know what? You take your time doing that. Now, I want to expand the stockpile zone as soon as possible, because honestly, it's so annoying having to work out this tiny little stockpile zone. This is a mess, eh? Oh, okay, Donitz is speeding through. Now that we've got Donitz in control, he's really going to solve that problem for us. We'll just watch Euphrates try and get ourselves... Thrombo. Chicken. Not even close. Not even remotely close. Well, we never had a chicken gene before, so that could be kind of interesting. Come on, here we go. Watch this. Ready? Thrombo. I believe that this is going to be it. Everyone cross your fingers. Boom. Boomalope. Hey, that one's cool. We haven't had a boomalope before. Alright, let's do it. Fuck it. So we want to hit mechanoid chicken, mechanoid boomalope. I'm more than happy to throw everything we've got at these, because I think it'd be kind of interesting just to see what we end up with here. Right. Okay, some more human... How many have we got? We've got 35 left of the humanoid ones, and again, if we need any more, we just go dig up a mass grave, right? And it's as simple as that. Okay, boom. Failure again. No, Euphrates. No. We're gonna fall out, my friend. Cancel what you're doing. Hey, pack that in. Right, okay, take two. Prioritize recombining. There we go. So he's gonna clear that. I like that he's just dropping them on the floor. That's pretty helpful. Thank you. Alright. And again, I'm just doing this to kill some time while they generally build the rest of the base out, so we don't have to look at the hideously glitchy and slow frame rate. We could put it down to, like, speed 2. There we go, that's better. I don't think it's going to make... I suppose it would run a lot faster. Probably getting a better FPS, so it would run a little bit better there. More Muffalo. You know what? I reckon it does have a rarity, because Muffalo seems incredibly common, unless we've just got unlucky there. We've got 5 Muffalo genetic material, no Thrombo, 1 bear, 1 chicken. I genuinely think Muffalo might be the most common one here. What's that one? Wolf. We've had, like, 3 wolf as well, and we've completed the bill. A little bit annoying there. Hey, this is almost done, though. Thank God. Right, so we can start moving the lab out. I want to redo the work area, because that's the first thing. What I'm going to do is have a specific area for work. So we might keep this area for working. I want to build it as close to the stockpile as possible, though. Right, let's decide how big the stockpile is going to be. So I'm going to build a wall all the way across here. And that's going to be the size of the stockpile. It's a fairly large stockpile, not too massive, though. And then we'll have the work area coming off of that, maybe in, like, maybe sort of like here, something like that. As close as possible so that we can keep dropping stuff off. You know, even within the stockpile wouldn't be a bad idea either, like we've got it now. But I want to keep it as close as possible, just so that we can, you know, keep it as most efficient way. We could put some shelves, I guess, which is something I really don't do enough, which would also help out a lot. I want to keep an eye on these, though. I really want to see what this mechanoid bear ends up being like, because that's going to be so interesting. Donitz, what is wrong with you? Donitz, these are for robots? Wait. So Nick and Donitz are supposed to have a bedroom together. Why are they not, though? Did they break up? Husband, Donitz, why are you not sharing a bed with your wife, you weird man? Is it because he's mostly robot and needs a goddamn recharge station now? That's a bit peculiar. Holy shit, how fast he got over to that sofa. Sorry? Oh my god, the roof. Oh my god, it blew up so fucking much. Did it actually blow up that much? That's absurd. Right, okay, I imagine the roof has collapsed from where we haven't got enough roof support. That's me being an absolute giant fool. Right, let's build some steel roof supports then very, very quickly. Oh, you know what? We could just build these walls, and then I'm pretty sure that would be absolutely fine. Donitz, watching television. Donitz telling lies. Hey, Donitz, if you could go ahead and build me some walls, that'd be pretty fucking great. Rather than lazing around all day while everybody else does the dirty work. Oh my god, I can't keep up with him. He's too fast. He's actually faster than me. God damn it, Donitz, you big shit. Right, there we go. That's better. Plain spell Tunky. Okay, well, when he's finished that, he'll come and finish off these walls for us. Yeah, that's probably more than enough for the roof. I don't think we need steel, or any sort of steel supports after that. That should be more than good enough. Alright, now this does all count as outdoors. I assume the toxic... Yeah, thank God the toxic fallout has ended. That didn't affect us at all, did it? Mainly because we just roofed over the entire base. Sort of solved that problem pretty quickly. Man, Speed 2 looks much better than Speed 4, and that's a real shame. Right, there we go. Smooth frame rate. Can't argue with it, eh? Okay. How's the roof looking, though? Build roof area? That's fine. Apparently, we can build over everything now. It's down to you, Chode Smirtly. Consumer lavish meal, unroofed 88. So, yeah, there we go. He's filling it in now. Thank God for that. So, that is more than enough. Alright, good. Donit's going to get a good night's sleep, actually in his brand new bedroom. These bedrooms are so nice. Like, this whole area, I'm just kind of happy with how this has ended up. Like, it's a lot of it's coincidence, like having the whole freezer backed onto the farm there, having the kitchen area so close to it. It's all been a really, really great coincidence. Why are these not powered, though? We're just not building these walls? Oh, but they can't get to it. Shallow moving water. Why the fuck can't they get to it, though? That's a bit annoying. Yeah, that's like genuinely the most annoying thing I've ever seen. Okay, we'll just have to run one up from the grid instead. From the actual, like, directly from the water wheel itself. A little bit annoying, but we can't complain too much. Why the hell is there a support there? Why is there a support? There's a wall there right next to it, you fool. Unbelievable. Hey, at least all the floors are almost done. We'll go back up to speed 4 because they are basically almost finished with it, so it shouldn't lag too much anymore. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so this is going to be the stockpile area, so let's go ahead and cancel or at least delete this zone. Let's expand this one out and try and get it all as one big stockpile. We should be able to do it now. There we go. All right. It's still a bit ugly, but that's fine. We'll select similar here, get rid of these, and then expand this wall across as well. Can't believe I'm having to redo the entire goddamn base. If only I had planned it out better to start off with, eh? But you know what? It's going to pay off. This base is going to be so good after this episode. And again, after this, there's not going to be any more building for a while, not unless it's like really essential. I'm going to focus more on learning some of these other mods, learning the mechanoid mod in particular, like the mechanoid hijacking mod. That's going to be pretty fun, I think. And I'll focus more on the fun stuff rather than the building, because we have a lot of episodes dedicated to that. I mean, it is Rimworld. It's a building game. It's a colony building simulator. So I'm not going to sweat it too much, but I personally think there's been way too much building over the past couple of episodes. But hey, we've ended up with a really good base, so hopefully some of you have enjoyed it. I do like the building aspect of it, but I know it doesn't translate well to watchable content, really. Okay, get rid of this, and then make sure we've got power conduits running all the way around the edge of this area. So we want to run probably a big one down this wall, big one up here. Yep, that's pretty great. Okay, make sure it's all wired in properly. Donitz is just he's just an unstoppable man, isn't he? He's just an absolute killing machine. Okay. That's good. We can also expand the stockpile a little bit further then, can't we? And get rid of these couple of doors as well. Oh man, that's still a wooden door. Yeah, absolutely. Just rip it out. Honestly, just get rid of it. Jesus, get a steel auto door there instead. Now, what we really desperately need, unfortunately, is another cleaning bot, because right now we are not in a good situation when it comes to cleaning. Like, it is an absolute state. This base is a mess. One cleaning bot is not enough for the amount that we're expecting of him. Right, so what we do, put a couple of doors basically dotted along the stockpile here, so they can pretty much access it from anywhere. Put one there, and then put one smack in the middle. I'll put one here. There we go, that's better. Alright, so they should be able to access that basically from wherever they want in the base now. The only problem is we're going to have to build some more floors when we've pulled the rest of these walls out, but honestly, this is a big lab. This is a huge lab, way more than enough room. You know, I'd rather have it far too big than far too small, as we found out from before. Having it way too small has caused too many issues in the past. So this is absolutely fine. Right, let's get that pulled up. We don't need that wall there, so we can get rid of that as well. Just tidy up as much as possible. Let's build these over whatever is remaining. Okay, that's good. Right, so this building here, I'm going to use specifically for power and utility, nothing else. Right, let's not worry about having it all in the same room. So we're going to reinstall. I hate to do it because it means we're going to have to destroy them and completely rebuild them. Let's build research stations over in this building, so they're fairly close to obviously the living area. You know, can just move down here. We'll build a bridge, a little bit more centralized. We'll sort of do it here instead, so they can easily cross over. Oh shit, we have to build some deep water bridges. Fuck me. Okay. Where is that? So structure, deep water bridge. There we go. I mean, it can only just be bridges. We don't need like anything fancy there. I'm gonna build you there and there, just so it looks kind of nice. I'm going for aesthetic a little bit as well. It's pretty important to me how nice the base looks on top of everything else. Right, there we go. What is that? Squid leather doormat. Oh god, that's the most unpleasant thought I've ever had. Just a squid leather anything sounds disgusting. I didn't even know squids give leather. Wait, squid leather? That doesn't sound right. Would they not drop, like, chitin? I suppose they wouldn't, would they? Yeah, that's kind of gross. I'm not a fan of that. Right, get rid of this. Get rid of that as well. Hey, there we go. This is a much better area. And you know, we've still got our beehives there. I'm going to completely redo the whole beehive aspect of things and kind of learn how that mod works again, coming up in a later episode now that everything is finished. Get rid of that. The heaters can remain, but obviously you want to move them somewhere a bit more convenient, like the edges of the map a little bit. Because, again, fuck the centralization, the climate centralization mod. I don't understand how it works. Honestly, I don't really understand the point of it either when you've got enough power to sustain this base. Oh, God. We're going to need some structural supports. I don't really care if it falls on them. It's going to, like, just do a minor bruise or something. It's not going to kill anyone, let's put it that way. Right. Let's get rid of it all. Oh, my God, I love that we've got tilled soil underneath all of this. That's so good. Right. I just love that that's how Rimworld has dealt with that we've still got tilled soil after all this time underneath this wall that's been there for literally months. Right. Okay, so we'll put one, I bet we'll put one here, I guess. That looks like, no, this is more or less the middle, isn't it? We'll put one there. We'll put one there, so that's 2 blocks from the edge, and then we'll put one here, 2 blocks from the edge as well, and that should be more or less a centralized support structure there. Fill in the rest of the roofs. Hey, that was much easier than I thought. We only need 3 support structures. Right, turn those off. Let's rip up these cables, finish off the floor, and the lab is ready to be finished. Holy shit. All we've got to do, reinstall all the stuff over here. Big areas dedicated to, like I said, genetics, bioengineering, biomechanical engineering, I should say, with the bionics mod. And then an area for, you know, cloning, that type of thing. Oh my god, an incubator is hatched. Oh my god, look at that thing. Mecha bear. Okay, that thing's cool. That thing is so cool. What does it do? Can it... Oh my god, we can upgrade it as well. Advanced bionic legs, advanced bionic eyes, advanced bionic spine. Oh, that's so cool. That's like genuinely insanely cool. Right, what can it do? Does it have a range tag? I'm pretty sure they all have a range tag, don't they? Yeah, it really does. Melee warm-up range is 22, stop power is 0.5. This guy is awesome. This thing seems like an absolute killing machine. Not as good as the Mecha Spider. Not that impressed. The Mecha Spider was definitely cooler, but obviously the Mecha Spider is a much bigger pain in the ass to breed. This thing is also incredible. What's its DPS? 5.7. What about the bear? I assume the bear does more damage, right? 5.64. Actually not as much as I was expecting. The Diplo Beetle is only slightly worse DPS than the bear, but to be fair, look at them though. That was literally a dinosaur crossed with an insect, and this one is a mechanoid crossed with a bear. Don't know what I was expecting. What about the Mecha Muffalo? What does he do? Melee DPS 2.25. Okay, so this guy is actually just for utility, to milk, for wall, for components. Besides that, a little bit pointless. You know, a little bit unnecessary. Now, what has to be crossbreed? Did we not make like a... Oh, I know why it didn't work, because I forbid everything, didn't I? Right, get on with these genes, my friend. Right. Okay, that's that one done. What have we bred? Mechanoid chicken. Did I not also make a mechanoid boomalope? Did it hatch? I just didn't notice. Hang on. Animals? No. Okay, bills. Mechanoid boomalope. We've got the resources for it. Why the hell can't we build it? Weird. There was something in my house then. I don't know what the hell that was. Alright, let's ignore that. Moving on. Mechanoid boomalope. What have we got then? Did we not get boom? I swear we got boomalope genes. Oh my god. I hope they didn't recycle. I'm going to be so annoyed. Yeah. It's just completely gone. Oh, it doesn't matter too much. What about a mecha wolf? Can we build one of those? What else have we got lying around as well? We've also got mechanoid rodent. I don't think that's possible. Mechanoid dinosaur. We know that one's not possible because I've tried that a bunch of times. Mechanoid wolf? That one is possible. Hey, that would be cool. Get on that one as well, Donitz. I want to see as many of these crossbreed creatures as possible before we decide the one that we're going to make into our main weapon. Then with that, we'll clone a bunch of them. Then we'll also equip them with bionic limbs, and then we'll see how we end up. I think this is going to be an awesome little build that we've got going on here. Alright, I'll unforbid that as well. I'm not too bothered by it. Alright, Mechanoid Boomlope. We're good. We want to replace the floors, and then we are more or less ready to... again, I'll upgrade the lab in between episodes. I'm not going to waste any more time with this one building, because, Jesus Christ, I'm sure everybody's sick. I'm sick of it. So you guys must be sick of it as well. Right. Let's get some doors on here as well. We need to make this room as accessible as possible, so they're not, you know, wasting time going to doors that are too far out of the way. Man, that took no time at all. I think I've got the work order down perfect. You know, we asked for something to be done, and then in a second, it's just instant. Look at that. All the floors are replaced. Holy shit, that's insane. Right, metal tiles there, and let's dig up this power conduit too. A cold snap. Okay, shouldn't be a big deal, because obviously we are completely inside now. We could do with getting, what about some heaters? Do we want some heaters heating up this sort of weird outdoorsy sort of, but not really area that we've got going on? Seems like a massive waste to me. Especially because they're only going to be traveling between one or the other, right? So it's kind of a waste of time. Now, what have we got in here? Unroofed 10. Why is it still unroofed? Oh my god, were those supports not enough? Ah, fuck. That's a real shame. I thought those would be perfect. Alright, we'll build a couple more here and there. Right, there we go. That should more than solve the problem, eh? Right. Okay, a little bit of shame that we have to build a couple more supports. Are they not equidistant, though? Oh, no, they're not. Oh, the room is an odd size. Right, that explains it. Okay, I'm just a big idiot. Ignore me, then. Alright, you know what? That's still plenty of room, eh? Right, so first things first, let's get this lab set up before we do absolutely anything else. I want the lab as close to this door as possible, so again, we'll build 3 research benches, sort of like that. We'll get the, this can be reinstalled, that's incredibly good news, so we'll put that one there. We'll reinstall this one as well into here, which should be able to connect to all 3 workbenches. Then the final thing is the scientist cabinet, which we'll reinstall here as well. That's going to give us the most effective research. We'll also bring our plasteel filing cabinet over, just for that little bit of extra bonus. It's not much, but it's better than nothing, eh? Shit, we can't really build that central to all 3, can we? I'm just going to put it there. I know that's off-center, but honestly, it's fine. You know what? Honestly, it's absolutely fine. I'm not that bothered by it. In fact, we could even bring it in one closer, couldn't we? Should we try and conserve as much space as possible? I mean, there's no reason not to. There's not much point, you know, me trying to be... Okay, we'll do that then. Oh, no, hang on. That's going to be ugly as all fuck. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm trying to conserve a little bit too much. You know, I will do just exactly what we had before then. Oh, what a fool. Right, so reinstall is B. We'll put that one there. We'll put this one here. We'll get our workbench or a scientist cabinet, whatever the hell it's called. That should be able to connect to all three. I hope we'll have to double check when it's all built. Cabinets in place. The chairs we'll just put down for now, although that will be one of my higher priorities. Make sure everybody's comfortable as they're doing the long-term work priorities. And that one is that dealt with. I'm going to fill this room full of literally just batteries, circuit breakers, fuses, all that type of good stuff to ensure that the colony never falls into any sort of disarray. We get this fridge reinstalled in this room as well, so they can have a constant food supply for all of the hungry workers of the of the room. Now, we could also build this into, I suppose, into like a proper little dedicated research lab, couldn't we? So if we did like something akin to that, like have just a dedicated research lab area, that's probably not a bad plan. I kind of like that idea. Plus, you know, any excuse to take away these roof supports, because I goddamn hate them. I really, really do. They're so ugly. They're really, really useful, because they tell you, obviously, the area of the roof they can hold up, but my god, I think they're so hideous, just randomly kicking around. It's a shame there isn't some sort of invisible roof support mod, so you don't have to worry about this type of shit, but hey, you know, that's asking for way too much, eh? Right, we can go back up the speed now. Indoors is looking like a good temperature. Genuinely quite surprised, seeing as we're in a permanent winter and it's a cold snap. Yeah, you know what? We're quite well heated in the space, aren't we? Kind of happy with how that's worked out. All right. Oh my god, the lab is just like instantly done. Again, I turn around and it's just boom, instantly set up. Thank you, team. We might as well get a couple of different doors put down on the entrance to the lab as well. So that's the actual like research lab, you know. That's that one solved, and let's get ourselves want to get the floors finished off and get some doormats and everything as well, so we don't even have to really worry about getting another cleaning bot. As I would like to obviously get a couple more to serve the whole base, but that's a good start. Right, so we can dismantle all of this shit. That's that dealt with. Right, what's next? Genetic engineering area. I think we're going to have to completely rebuild everything, aren't we? That's a real shame. Alright, fine. No reinstall on these. Dismantle everything we can. These can be reinstalled? Yes, absolutely they can. Thank God for that. Right, genetic engineering is going to be below the lab? No, I kind of want this for a work area, though. We should have this as like an open plan working area. So genetic engineering can be over sort of in this section of the base. Again, I'm just going to sort of randomly plonk these things down until I've worked out exactly what we need. I've got a good idea now. You know, I know that the advanced gene pod, we don't need that in a regular gene pod. We've got an archaeo gene pod, so that's fine. Same with the eldritch gene pod. Just build one each of those. I don't think we need anything else on top of that. The pulper, we're not using frequently enough to need more than one, so that can also be deconstructed as well. Tissue growing vat. I mean, it's really good for humanoid implants, but we haven't even got to that aspect of things yet. That's still something that we haven't even touched upon yet. How long until these incubators are on? 53%. 56% and 60%. I really want to see these before the end of the episode, but it's going to be pretty damn close, I think. Granite crematorium. We can move that somewhere a bit more convenient. I mean, literally anywhere. It's more like near the stockpile, near the hospital is probably a good idea. I mean, we could stick it here because that's not outdoors, is it? So that's absolutely fine to put it there. Right, decommission that. Mechanoid hacking area. Again, we can't reinstall it, which is a massive shame. I wish more mods would incorporate that because it's such a pain to have to, you know, constantly remove. Look, we can reinstall nuclear power plants. That's what I'm talking about. That's a great mod right there. Thank you for allowing me to reinstall you. Wait, is that right in the middle of the map as well? I hope so. I don't think it is. I feel a little bit betrayed here. That's 4 blocks, and it's fine. Okay, that's really good. I was a little bit worried that was, again, not equidistant, but that's pretty great. This is, again, solely for power. We're going to build our plasma fusion reactor. These are going to be our backup plants as well. It might be a bit large for just power, so I could always reduce the size of this a little bit and maybe expand out, you know, like the, oh, man, you know, that's a much better idea. I might reduce the size of this and increase the storage zone for, you know, bionics, maybe increase the size of the hospital as well by cannibalizing some of this area. It doesn't need to be this big. This is, like, ridiculously large for what we've got it for. I mean, it's just for power, right? So I'm going to reduce the size of this, increase the size of the sort of bionics and the medicine work area, increase the size of the hospital too, have some autopsy benches, have a bigger storage area for, separate storage area for corpses, separate storage area for medicine, and separate storage area for bionics, so it's much more easier to tell the difference between them all. Then we'll have, obviously the work zone needs completely redoing, but that's something for the long term. So I've got to sort of work out how we're going to be able to hit all of these workbenches with the same amount of, or have all of these workbenches connected to the cabinets and stuff to increase the optimal amount of work speed. There's a lot to do. Again, I'm going to do a lot of this in between and before next episode, so you guys don't have to see any more painful building, but I wanted to include this because I thought, you know, this is the main part of Rimworld. This is where you really get to design your own base, where you've sort of survived those difficult threats. Not that anyone particularly difficult. I might even crank up the difficulty. What? Did that one fail? I feel like that one fucked up. Wild creature. I feel like that one fucked up. Because it said, wait, what is that thing? What is that? Mechalope. Oh, that thing is awesome. I assume we can milk it for chem fuel? Oh my god, look at it. That thing's so majestic. What was the other thing we had hatch? The chicken, right? We had Mecha Wolf. Okay, that thing also looks pretty damn awesome. Straight out of Horizon Zero Dawn. Man, that thing is awesome. 5.62 damage. Pretty great. Yeah, I feel like the chicken fucked up. I feel like an aberrant flesh beast was not supposed to spawn. Oh my god, that thing is hideous and actually kind of... Something went terribly wrong. This wretched creature is struggling to keep breathing. We should probably kill it. We should put it out of its goddamn misery, because that is not right. 100% chance to attack when harmed from rifle range. Send in the murderer himself. Send in Donitz, the unstoppable madman. Holy shit, I can't believe we failed to clone something. That's creepy. I can't believe they didn't include that anymore. That's really odd. Take it out. I'm so sorry I've cloned you. You were a mistake. Right, there we go. That's that dealt with. Man. This is great. A lot of really great progress again. Before next episode, I'm going to tidy up the rest of it. At least get the blueprints done, if nothing else. Thank you all for watching. I hope that the past few episodes haven't been too shitty. Again, I had to record a lot in advance, and unfortunately, YouTube algorithms won't forgive me if I miss today. So, hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you've had a good holidays, and I'll be back, well, I should be back in my own home when you see this video, so I can start work on things then, and by next episode, we can set ourselves up and get ready to go. I'm going to give a shout out to all of my insane top tier level patrons for making this series possible in the first place. Big Dick Timmy, Zachary Harris, Arik, Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Haydog, Zedini, Paul, Necrophil, and Croesus. I'm the Lizard King, Joshlin, Dean Tesla, Michael Mullen, Tyler Birch, Jacob Alexander Fenton, Pelvis Presley, Logan Thorne, Conspired C, Orcs Wolf, Average Gamer 49, Escape, Zazzy7011, and Jackson Woodman. For the support the insane tier levels on Patreon, thank you all for your support. Hope the series hasn't been too crappy up to this stage, but I appreciate anybody who's viewed, liked, and commented. Nonetheless, but not to be forgotten, we also have Nathaniel Lindbergh, Brandon Toniak, Euphrates, Facundo Vasquez, Quasar Fox, Jack Allen, Gabriel Van Der, Llewellyn Thomas, Nathan Flores, Johan DeVries, Duncan 217, Zach McDougall, Joseph Beard, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Chris, Surf Bill the Swede, Astro, Nick, Fraser Brennan, Kevin Saunders, Betimus Max, The Insane Pickle, Adam Person, and Igor Kozak for the support on Patreon as well. Big shout out to the Twitch subscribers. Big shout out to all of you watching at home. Thank you.